श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपति गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वर वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वंशकल्पतरुसुप्रमा सिन्धुभ्यो च पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुन्नतारणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्येश्वरं नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय वदलटे श्रीमद् भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी नमस्ते सरस्वती गुरुवाण चरणे विशेषणादि पश्चादिस्तरणे। Today we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, Chapter 14, text number 19, the chapter entitled Ideal Family Life. Kuryad aparapakshiyam masi prushta pade dvija sraddham pitrur yata vittam tad bandhunam cha vittavan. कुर्यादपरपक्षेयं मासी प्रोष्ठपदे पदे द्विजः श्राद्धं पित्रोर्यथा वित्थं तद्बन्धु तद्बन्धूनां च वित्तवान्. A Brahmana who is sufficiently rich must offer oblations to the forefathers during the dark moon fortnight in the later part of the month of Bhadra. Similarly, he should offer oblations to the relatives of the forefathers during the Mahalaya ceremonies in the month of Ashwina. There is no translation, there is no purport, so we'll go to the next one. The purport is here for this verse. For the time's sake, we'll skip the verses, so we'll read the translation. One should perform the Sraddha ceremony on the Makara Sankranti, the day when the sun begins to move north, or on the Karkataka Sankranti, the day when sun begins to move south. One should also perform this ceremony on the Mesha Sankranti day and the Tulla Sankranti day in the yoga named Vyatipata, on the day in which the three lunar tithis are conjoined during an eclipse of either the moon or the sun, on the 12th lunar day, and in Shravana Nakshatra. One should perform the ceremony on the Akshaya Tritiya day, on the 9th lunar day of the bright fortnight of the month of Kartik. On four Ashtakas in the winter season and cool season, on the 7th lunar day of the bright fortnight of the month of Magh, during the conjunction of Magha Nakshatra and the full moon day, and on the days when the moon is completely full or not quite completely full, when these days are conjoined with nakshatras from which the names of certain months are derived. One should also perform the Shraddha ceremony on the 12th lunar day when it is in conjunction with any of the nakshatras named Anuradha, Shravana, Uttara Falguni, Uttarashada, or Uttara Bhadrapada. Again, one should perform the ceremony when the 11th lunar day is in conjunction with either Uttara Falguni, Uttarashada, or Uttara Bhadrapada. Finally, one should perform the ceremony on the days conjoined with one's own birth star, Janma Nakshatra, or with Shravana Nakshatra. The word Ayana, purport by His Divine Grace Bhaktivinoda Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The word Ayana means the path are going. The 6 months. Actually, no, if you want, I can share this, but I'm not allowed to share. Matajama, can you allow?
Yes, Prabhuji. Just a minute. Sorry, Prabhu.
You make me co-host, then probably. That's okay. The word Ayana means path or going. The 6 months when the sun moves towards the north are called Uttarayan, or the northern path. And the 6 months when it moves south are called Dakshinayan, or southern path. These are mentioned in Bhagavad Gita 8:24-25. The first day when sun begins to move north and enter the zodiac sign of Capricorn is called Makara Sankranti. And the first day when the sun begins to move south and enter the sign of Cancer is called
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, you are co-host now. Sorry, Prabhuji.
That's again. Karkataka Sankranti. On these 2 days of the year, one should perform Shraddha ceremony. Vishwa or Vishwa Sankranti means Mesha Sankranti, or the day on which the sun enters the sign Aries. Tula Sankranti is the day on which sun enters the sign Libra. And both of these days occur only once within a year. The word yoga refers to a certain relationship between the sun and moon as they move in the sky. There are 27 different degrees of yoga, of which the 17th is called Vyatipat. On the day when this occurs, one should perform Shraddha ceremony. A tithi or lunar day consists of the distance between the longitude of the sun and that of the moon. Sometimes a tithi is less than 24 hours. When it starts after the sunrise on a certain day and ends before the sunrise on the following day, the previous tithi and the following tithi both touch the 24-hour day between the sunrises. This is called Trayaha Sparsha, or a day touched by some portion of the three Tedis. Srila Jiva Goswami has given quotations from many Shastras stating that the Shraddha ceremony of oblations to the forefathers should not be performed on Ekadasi Tithi. When the Tithi of the death anniversary falls on Ekadasi day, the Shraddha ceremony should not be held on Ekadasi but the next day or Dwadasi. In Brahmavarti Purana it is said, ये कुर्वन्ति महीपाला श्राद्धं चैकादशी दिने त्रयस्ते नरकं यान्ति दाता भोक्ता च प्रेरकः. If one performs Shraddha ceremony of oblations to the forefathers on Ekadasi Tithi, then the performer, the forefathers for whom Shraddha is observed, and the Purohita or the family priest who encourage the ceremony all go to hell. Hare Krishna. So very grateful for the opportunity and thank you for joining. Uh, so this the chapter is called chapter is entitled Ideal Family Life. You know, so actually now this chapter, I mean, how do just give me 1 minute. So can you see the screen here? Chapter 13 was the behavior of the perfect person, and chapter 12. Actually, chapter 11, the perfect society, the four classes, and the perfect society, four spiritual classes, four varnas, four ashramas, and the behavior of the perfect person, and the ideal family life, and instruction for all civilized beings. Actually, this is amazing, actually, really amazing. When you do not know the goal of life, you ask anybody, people who do not read Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam Shastras, I have a question for all of you. You ask anybody, what is the goal of life? What answer do you think they'll give? What do you think? You can unmute and speak.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, this is Geeta. And most of them would say that we need to take care of our duties well.
Okay. Thank you. Most of the people say goal of life is enjoyment. You know, so you are very good. That's how you are speaking. But when we do not know the goal of life, many people say goal of life is enjoy. Life is an ice cream. Before it melts, eat it. You know. So goal of life is to understand the goal of life. You need to read Shastra. You know. But if you are college in the universities or colleges, they tell you goal of life is you are this body. Enjoy as long as the body is there. Actually, that is cheating. You know. Indriya vriyate naktam baba yena vavaya diyacharte hayarajan kutumba bharanenava. So a gruhastha, a married person who doesn't know the goal of life, then what he does? He tries to satisfy his senses. Tongue is looking for nice stuff, nice foodstuffs. Um, Ears to hear nice music and sweet words. You know, you're so wonderful. You know, nose is looking for nice smells, and skin is looking for nice touch. So, and what else? Eyes are looking for nice things to see. So, this is what is called sense enjoyment. Indriya vriyate naktam. A person who cannot control his senses, they spend their night time in sex life and sleeping. Baba yena vavaya. Diya charde hairajan. So, in that way, oh king, this is second kind of Srimad Bhagavatam. You know, O king, Parikshit, Sukadeva Goswami is telling, Kutumba Bharanenava. So children will come, they are very happy. They are very, very happy taking care of uh, the family and children. So they eat nicely, they sleep. What is actual enjoyment? Four things: Ahara, Nidra, Bhayamaidinam, eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. That's it. You know? So, um, but here it is given. What is that? The 19th verse onwards, further, spirit goal of life is self-realization. What is goal of life? Self-realization. Oh, Rishabdev is telling to Maharaj, telling to his children headed by Maharaj Bharat, because of whom India got the name Bharat. You know, mm. तपोदिव्यं पुत्रकायेन सुदीय तस्मात् ब्रह्मसौख्यम् अनंतम नायन देह देहो बाजान लोके kashtan kaman arhati vidbujambhe. Oh my dear children, you know, you are not body, you are not deha, you are dehi. You are living in this body. You are not the body. Nayan deha deho. Bajan loke kashtan kaman arhati vidbujambhe. Vidbujam means pig. So body is not meant. This human life is very, very rare. When we are in the cat body, when you are in the dog body, soul doesn't know anything. Soul knows how to eat, how to sleep, how to mate and defend. But when the soul attains the human body, then one should make an endeavor to come out of it, because cats and dogs cannot understand Bhagavad Gita Bhagavatam. But humans understand. At least they're interested. And at least we should show interest. So the way we enjoy halwa, the vidbujam means pig, enjoys stool in the same way. So Rishabdev is telling to his children headed by Bharat, what is the goal of human life? Tapasya, tapodivyam. What is the goal of life? Tapasya, do austerity. Try to control the mind and senses by chanting the holy name. Rise in the morning, chant your rounds. Name is everything. Harinam is everything. Harer Nam, Harer Nam, Harer Namaiva. Kevalam. Kalau nasteva, 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 gatri nida. In this age, no other way, no other way, no other way. Nothing will help you, nothing will deliver you. Harinam is the only way. Harinam only helps you. Take shelter. Time is running out. Like yesterday, 31st March, gone forever. You will never see 31st March, even if you spend $1 billion. Many people consider time with money. I will made a lot of money. That's wrong. Why? Money is needed, no doubt. We need to work. We need to. Otherwise, Bhagavad Gita will not pay mortgage. Yes. So Bhagavad Gita will not pay tuition fee to your children. Yes, we agree. But if we utilize human, if you consider time with money, 50 years later, sir and ma'am, that money will be there, but you won't be there. So, but we need, like, that's why life is balance. We need to balance. So, along with the earning material money, you need to also earn spiritual money because that's the only thing that will come with you. Tapasya. Why? When you do tapasya, what happens? Your heart becomes cleansed. Tapo divyam putrakayana. Oh, children, brahma saukyam. You'll attain pleasure, transcendental pleasure, spiritual pleasure. How much? 10 grams, 20 grams? Anantam, infinite. That's what we are looking for. Pleasure. Why? What is the nature of the soul? Anandamayo abhyasat. Vedanta Sutra. Vedanta Sutra says nature of the soul is to be happy. We are not the body, we are a spirit soul. So the soul is stuck in the body. By the power of ego, false ego, we identify with the body. And we try to find happiness through senses: tongue, nose, ears, skin, and eyes. But utilize it to utilize your human life. And there is nothing wrong enjoying, but enjoy it responsibly. You know, get married and take care of children. And um, we can also enjoy, devotees also enjoy. They eat nicely. What? Food, not food. Prasad. Don't go to restaurants outside. At home you make, offer it to Krishna and eat it. We also jump up and down, dance for the pleasure of Krishna. We also help others, and that is our happiness. So that is the goal of life. But here today's verse, now coming back to this all introduction, the one more goal the family, family person has, Gruhastha has. If you want, I'll spend little more time on Gruhastha and Gruhamedi. Gruhastha means Gruhastha is married, Gruhamedi is married, Gruhastha earns money, Gruhamedi earns money, Gruhastha has home, Gruhamedi has home. Gruhastha has children, Gruhamedi has children. Then what is the difference? The difference is Gruhastha utilizes his human life to purify his existence so that one day he'll attain love of God, Krishna Prema, and he'll go back to Godhead. But Gruhamedi means, goal of life is enjoyment. I only have children, let me take care of them. So you spend time in taking them to swimming, ice hockey, that thing, this thing, and you want to make them engineers, MITs, students of MIT. And finally, one day they'll become student of MIT also. But then what happens? You're already 60 plus. Then fear starts. The time is wasted. That is Gruhamedi. You'll make so much money, save, 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 and enjoy, save and enjoy. That is Gruhamedi. So, but what is Grihastha? One thing is told here, Shraddha ceremony. Shraddha ceremony means there is Pitruloka. Actually, let me tell you one thing. It's very difficult. First of all, to get the body is very difficult. To get the body is very difficult. And and but if we do not utilize uh, that human life, once we get the body, then what happens? We are going to stay in this body only for some time. But then once the time is over, we are rejected out of this body. Who knows how long we are going to live? Does anyone know? Paramatma. We are not going to live number of years. We are going to live number of breaths. But once that is done, irrespective of who you may be intelligent, you may be doctor, you may be professor, you may be actor, you're ejected out of this body. Then what? Then you will go to, based on your karma, you'll go to different planets. Some people take, what do you call it? Some people take local flight. Domestic flight means you'll take birth in America, means you may take birth in somewhere North Carolina, Texas, or California, somewhere. Some people could take, what do you call it? International flights. They'll take birth in Africa, maybe again India or Asia. Some people take extraterrestrial flights. They'll go to other planets, heavenly planets. Some people go to hellish planets. But some people, fortunate people, they'll take a flight to Golok Vrindavan, Krishna Loka. People who have utilized human life diligently to purify themselves, and people who have tried their best to awaken the love of God, they would go to Krishna Loka. Or Krishna Loka, part of Vaikuntha, or any other Vaikuntha planet. So, but here, that what is it? Punna Manarkati iti putra. Children have a duty to perform to the parents, ancestors. What is that? What is that? Shraddha ceremony means. So on Makar Sankranti day, January 14th, it comes usually 13th or 14th. Sometimes it comes 13th, sometimes it comes 14th. So that is when sun starts moving towards a northern hemisphere. Then you can do Shraddha ceremony to the parents, to the ancestors. Or, Karkataka Sankramanam. It's called Karkadak Sankranti. Means sun starts moving to the south. It comes in what? September, October time. Also, so there are different times are given here. Anyone knows Mahalaya Pakshas? Mahalaya Paksha also, that time also we offer Shraddha to ancestors. So what is Shraddha ceremony? Shraddha ceremony means Shraddha ceremony means you invite a Brahmana. He will, it's a process where they offer pinda to the ancestors. The pinda, for Devatas, 12 hours is 6 months for them. Another 12 or 6 months. So if we offer food one day, once a year, that is we are offering food once for them, one time in a day. Amazing. Do you all know we have actually, you all have a home in Pitraloka. That's where ancestors are there. So you will go there. They will wait for some time. Actually, sometimes you see your people also. You meet them. Unless if you go back to Godhead, that is a different thing. Everyone has an address in Pitraloka. So this is next near to hellish regions, of course. But that is not hell though. So then when we offer Pinda, then they know they get, of course, performing Shraddha ceremony also, to the ancestors, saves them from going to hell one. So second thing is, so what is that? Second thing is, yeah, this Pinda helps them get the body again. That's what I heard. Because body, though it is material, to get the metal body is also not easy. It takes time. Otherwise, the ancestors, they stay as ghosts. They struggle because there is no, nobody is offering a Shraddha ceremony. Then they struggle. In that, what is ghost? Ghost means, you all know, right? We have three bodies. One is the gross body. You see others, that is gross body. But inside the gross body, we have subtle body. A subtle body is made up of mind, intelligence, ego. Gross body is made up of Panchabhutas, earth, water, fire, air, ether. But within that, soul also has a body called spiritual body. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, though is Krishna himself, Supreme Personality of Godhead, you know, but he was in the Grihastha ashram for 24 years. Then what he did, he offered, he went to Gaya and offered Pinda to his forefathers. He offered Pinda to the forefathers. So that's when he met Ishwarapuri, and that's when he met Ishwarapuri, and he received initiation. Then he went to Bindu temple. There, when he saw the lotus feet of Krishna being worshipped, when he saw the lotus feet of Krishna being worshipped, then he became ecstatic. He understood it's a time. He waited. Why he did not reveal himself? Because he wanted to show the world the importance of Guru. He wanted to show the world the importance of Guru. And what is that? Once he got initiated, he revealed the intent of his descent. Prema rasa niryasa korite aswadan, ragamarga bhakti loke korite pracharan. So prema rasa, so he came to release the mood of Radharani. You want to, but Ragamarga Bhakti. So Lord Chaitanya, what is that? He taught Raga Bhakti, not not ordinary Bhakti, not Vaidhi Bhakti. Bhakti is two types. Sadhana Bhakti is two types. Vaidhi Sadhana, Raganuga Sadhana. Actually, Bhakti is three types. Sadhana Bhakti, Bhava Bhakti, Prema Bhakti. In that, Sadhana Bhakti is two types. Raganuga Sadhana, Vaidhi Sadhana. Vaidhi Bhakti means Vidhi. I don't want to go to Mangalarti, but Mangalarti is good for my spiritual life. Let me go. Mind says, no, 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 you take rest. Intelligence says, go, go, go. So there's a fight. But still, getting up and going is good for me. Intellectually, you're convinced. Then then you will push yourself to get up and chant your rounds. What is it called? Vaidhi Bhakti. But Raga Bhakti, that Lord Chaitanya preached, is actually Vraja Bhakti. The Vrajavasis, they are, oof. There is no question of yes or no. Good morning, zup. I will do this, I will do this, I will. That type of Raga Bhakti, it's very easy to transcend the cycle of birth and death, very easy to become free from Maya. Why? That way there we get we follow one of the associates of Vraj. And when you follow Raga Bhakti, it's very easy to become free from Maya. Why? They're always there. Mam Chaya Vicharana Bhakti Yogena Sevate Saguna Samti Detan Brahma Bhuya Kalpate. If you practice pure bhakti, Krishna Sasangita, you're already liberated. Also, Advaitacharya, you know, he also, Advaitacharya, Sadasiva and Mahavishnu combined, but he was also in Grihastha ashram. So what he would do, he would perform a Shraddha ceremony too. And what he would do, he would give. One time, Advaitacharya was a leader of Navadvip. Those days, Shraddha Patra, so like the ceremony, after ceremony is performed, so you give the Shraddha Patra to a Mahan Vaishnava, Mahan Brahman also. So all the Brahmins would go to Advaitacharya's home because receiving Shraddha Patra after the ceremony was over from the hands of Advaitacharya was an honor. But Advaitacharya did not give it to any of these Brahmins. He gave it to Haridas Thakur. Wow. by birth Muslim. But Advaitacharya, no, Haridas Thakur is a Mahabhagavad devotee, super advanced devotee. He's a super advanced devotee. So, so the point is, these are of course, but in ISKCON tradition, what is first of all, there are no Brahmins who can recite mantras nicely. So nowadays the tradition is on the Tithi, the children go to the temple, ISKCON temple, they give some donation and tell, Prabhuji, feed Brahmins. Today is my father's Tithi. Then what they will do is, they offer, usually they are the temple, uh, they offer Rajbhog in the name of the departed ancestor to Radha and Krishna, with the deities basically. And, they feed the devotees. That's great because devotees are Brahmins too, temple residents. So that is the simplest way of performing a Shraddha ceremony to the ancestors. You know, um, it's this is very technical, whatever, you know. But one thing is what is that? If Vishnu, that Jiva Goswami is telling, Shraddha ceremony should not be performed. It is also called Samvatsarikam or Tadinam. Means one Samvatsarikam means it comes once, and it comes once a year. This and tat plus dinam, that dinam, there is a day ancestor, your father, some ancestors departed. On that day, you offer Shraddha, you offer ceremony. But if they died on Ekadasi day, we should not offer an Ekadasi. We should perform Shraddha ceremony the next day, Dwadasi. Because if you perform Ekadasi, it's, you'll go to hell. Brahmavarta quoting, Jiva Goswami is quoting Brahmavartan Puran and telling, you'll go to hell. So these are the couple of thoughts I have. And uh, um, any question or comment?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, this is Geeta once again. Thank you for this wonderful class. And I had a question. You said that our Shraddha ceremony helps our forefathers to get a place in the lokas and another body, perhaps. But isn't that determined by the karma, that their karma?
Okay, this is the thing. Karma is there for only humans. And once your karma, once you're ejected out of your body, it is, of course, they have some desires and they have also karma, residual karma, no doubt. But to get the human body, um, someone has to pray for them or someone has to offer pinda. Pinda means, first of all, they get some food for nourishment to satisfy their hunger. But also, as I said, it helps them get a human body. It is part of their karma. You're understanding? So, if Shraddha ceremony is performed, then only the living entity, living entity gets it. But if you offer prayer, also they get the human body, no doubt. They get the body again. Prayers also help, especially devotees. You know, devotees are under Krishna's shelter. Krishna takes care of them. You know. But if this type of things are, they actually Shraddha comes under Karma Kanda. You know, it comes under Karma Kanda. Devotees usually they are not under Karma Kanda. But of course, Bhagavatam is mentioning, so it's ideal we should do it. But ideally, if it is offered, they get food. So they don't have a gross body like we have, but they have a body, subtle body. They have mind, they have intelligence and ego. The soul has these three things. As long as as long as the subtle body is there, the hunger, and they are also caught by Maya. They are also in the grip of Maya. Then what happens? You feel hunger and you have hunger and thirst. So I told in the class, I mean in the session today, but for Pitrus 1 year is actually for their our 1 year is equal to their 1 day. So when you offer food, you know, that's how they're satisfied. And I said this also facilitates the getting of the human body. You know,
Mm.
it accelerates. This is all, this is shastric. You know.
Yes, Prabhuji. So a lot of people like the monks, I've noticed, especially in Ramakrishna Mission, their Shraddh ceremony they do before they pass away. You know, when they join the order, they do their own Shraddh ceremony for various reasons. That's also possible for other people, Prabhuji.
Okay, this is the thing. I mean, I don't know. Usually, we are bhakti yogis, the Ramakrishna Mission and all. Uh, I don't know so much about them. Actually, I have an idea. So they may follow, of course, yeah, Yatomat Tattvapat, Prabhupada mentions it in Bhagavad Gita, so Yatomat Tattvapat, but say basically they may follow Jnana Marga and they do some meditation. Um, so this is the thing. Bhakti yogis are taken care by Krishna for sure. Bhakti yogis are taken care by Krishna, and these are monks, so they are Jnana yogis. They're also eventually taken care. Why not? So they sincerely follow so um, I mean, I don't know until today, until you told me they perform their own Shraddha before,
Yeah, yeah, they do.
I don't know.
I'm
So,
only talking about the monks.
yeah, yeah. So this is the thing. So I got you, but
But
um,
Prabhuji, they're not anyway. We are. I don't want to digress from our subject today, but they're not just Gyan. They do all the four yogas.
fantastic, very nice. They
Yes.
do for basically they are taken care. That's what I'm telling. Because they're following sincerely some the process.
So,
If they
so my question is, Prabhuji, can an ordinary layman do their own Shraddh ceremony before they pass away, beforehand?
Okay, this is the thing. I have never come across, I have never read anywhere, you know. Okay, my knowledge is limited, let me tell you. So the simple answer I can give you is I don't know. You know. But usually this is performed by children, you know. So nowadays, technological developed society, you know, today, where 12 people are there. Many people do not know this. Then what happens is that soul takes very long time to get the next body actually. So simple thing, somebody cannot offer Shraddha ceremony, they should pray for them. When Harinam works everything. Harinam is everything in Kali Yuga. So you are not able to offer pinda to the ancestors or simple thing, go to the temple and pray for them. Pray to Krishna, my Lord, please, you know, my family member passed away and so and so. So please help them. Prayers also works, Mataji.
Yeah. So one is dependent on other people praying for the soul, right?
Mhm.
The departed soul is dependent on other people on the earth for their liberation. I mean,
Mm,
for their taking the next body,
mm,
right?
mm.
So that dependency on somebody else, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, so this is the thing I told you already. I do not know because no, their tradition is different. And for example, I'm a monk. I'm a monk, and um, when when I leave this world, we depend on Krishna. So of course they'll perform the cremation, and if sannyasis in our tradition in ISKCON, they are buried, and they offer what is that items like when Haridas Thakur passed away. Lord Chaitanya himself, took part in that ceremony. They get Mahaprasad, all the things, ingredients, and that's how. So because they're taken care, their body has become already spiritualized. So they are taken care. So likewise,
Yeah.
uh, we depend on Krishna. Devotees depend on Krishna, and Krishna says, "I take care of the devotees." But I have not seen in at least ISKCON tradition. I have not seen any monk performing Shraddha ceremony before, even when
Yeah.
they're alive. I have not seen that.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Anyone has any other question?
Hare Krishna. Pujitana Pranam, all Krishna Prabhupada. Your discourse portion was so nice, informative, and also purifying. Yes, we were talking about the different levels of bhakti. Yes, I came and that this I came to know that from you that three levels: sadhana, bhava, and prema. When within sadhana, the raga, Vaidhi sadhana bhakti and raganuga. This is very important knowledge for me, and I got to thank you
Nectar
for
of
that.
devotion, Prabhuji, nectar of devotion. Bhakti is like, it's called sadhana bhakti, bhava bhakti, prema bhakti. And sadhana bhakti also two types: Vaidhi sadhana, raganu sadhana. Vaidhi sadhana bhakti they perform, they go to Vaikunta. Those who perform raganuga sadhana, they go to Krishna Loka. Go ahead.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
What is the
Yeah,
question?
and about this Shraddha, actually, by being in Krishna Bhakti, we are doing Shraddha all the time. So, what happens is this Karma Kandi is their Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. So, they are always busy in the first three regular karmis. They are busy in the first Dharma, Artha, Kama. And so for them, somebody has to, because they have not done, somebody after they pass away, they are not able to get the body unless, good body, same Manusha body, unless Vishnu is satisfied. So that is why that oblations by the children the sons have to be given. But if somebody has done, I think I read it all. Prabhupada also has mentioned that somebody has done Bhagavad Bhakti throughout his life. He has already fulfilled that requirement. So he's always eating prasadam. And what happens is that after the oblations, that Vishnu prasad that is offered to the departed ancestors.
True.
So yes, and so I mean that is the what I understand is that, and so yes, it is a.
In
But
ISKCON tradition, that is the reason why some people they don't do Shraddha to their ancestors, because the ancestors are already taken care, because they are devotees, and um, I have seen that also. But some people they pray, and actually the easiest thing one should do, I'll tell you, is nowadays there is a trend in ISKCON also. On the Tithi, you go to temple and make a small donation and tell them to offer food to Krishna, and offer it to the picture of the ancestor and feed the devotees. And
yes,
I've seen that in India, Indian ISKCON temples, and in America also. Um, what we do is, during Rajbhog, we offer Rajbhog in the name of the departed soul, and and we feed the devotees. That way, that way, the
Vishnu is pleased.
departed soul gets the blessings from Krishna, and
Yeah,
that's it. Is able to feed devotees on that day. What else you want?
yeah, yeah. I know that at a time that maybe three forefathers can be sitting in uh, the Pitraloka, so unable to get the suitable body. So yes, all of them are have to be prayed for, because all of them may not have been devotee. Yeah, most likely, because
You're
yeah.
right. When the Shraddha is offered, you mentioned the three names, you know, father, and definitely the three level, three up to at least up to three generations we mentioned,
But I believe in the Pityoloka, the 3 seats available.
True, true.
Mostly they are filled only, or always. They are unable to get body.
Yeah. Actually, now one thing I can tell is, when we read this type of slokas, we should become serious right now. Time is running out, and we should get, goal of life is, that Lord Chaitanya told Shraddha to Prema, that ladder. So we should try our best to make progress in bhakti, anardhanivritti, nishtha, ruchi, asakti, bhava, prema. So we should attain the love of God by going through all the stages. We should do our sadhana nicely, because we do not know, what will happen after we leave the world. So the easiest thing is, rather than, the lesson from this today's class can be, we should become serious and go back to Godhead. Actually, Lord Chaitanya has brought, you know, Yenichi Aushadhi Maya Nasi Barulagi Harinam Mahamantra Lautumi Magi. I have brought this medicine, you know, uh, that
Yes.
this medicine will help you become free from the influence of Maya and Bhavaroga. What is Bhavaroga? Cycle of birth and death. So we chant Hare Krishna mantra, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This will free you from cycle of birth and death. you know. But of course, one has to do the grostha duties nicely, whatever the responsibilities. One is, of course, one of the duties of grostha is offering shraddha to the ancestors. That is also there. But if you cannot offer, at least offer prayers to Krishna, my Lord, please. Send them back to Godhead. Why only just give them human body? Just send them back to Godhead if you can pray for others. When the Lord Chaitanya gave this Harinam, if you chant Harinam, anybody hears the Harinam, they'll be, unka uddhar ho jayega. They'll be, they will attain the love of God, they'll go back to Godhead. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu brought Hare Krishna mantra and spread Hare Krishna mantra for that reason, actually. You know, anyone
Yes.
wants to add anything else? Otherwise, we'll end it.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I had a question.
Ma.
So Prabhuji, when I was listening to your talk, I was getting a little bit conflicted because जब भी आप when I guess Partha Prabhu was also saying that as devotees, uh, so I wanted to seek clarification once before. So I've heard many senior devotees tell me that when we are practicing devotees, uh, three generations or uh, like a number of generation gets liberated. So
21.
someone said something.
21 generation.
21. So my question is, when we talk about liberation, are we just saying in the perspective of going through the cycle of birth and death, Prabhu?
Okay, this is the thing. If you become a pure devotee, 21 generations, past and future, they are liberated. They will also get the opportunity. Not that they will go back to Godhead, they'll be given an opportunity to go back to Godhead. Just because of you. So yes, that is mentioned, seventh canto Bhagavatam only. What is that? Narsingh Swami, during the conversation between Prahlad and Narsingh Swami. So what is that? Yes, they will be given an opportunity. Means they'll be given opportunity means Krishna will arrange them a facility
Mhm.
whereby they'll go back to Godhead just because of you. For example, Dhruva is a pure devotee. Then why did Nardamuni go to Daksha's children, Haryasvas and Saulasvas? Because Dhruva is a pure devotee. They went back to Godhead. These guys should go back to Godhead too. So Nardamuni preached to them and they practiced, they went back to Godhead. The Saulasvas and Haryasvas. So Nardamuni also preached to, what's his name? Prachina Parishat. So when you go back to Godhead, your descendants they'll be given an opportunity to go back to Godhead. It is like, you have high marks, then this engineering entrance training institutions, they come and offer you free of cost. Please come, and we give you free of cost, you'll get engineering seat, like that. So yes, they'll get an opportunity to go back to Godhead, and you will definitely go back to Godhead, no doubt. So what is your question?
So, Prabhu, then when we read about these karmakandic rituals like performing Shraddh, then at that point we are saying that we want to get a human body to be able to practice and continue on the path of bhakti, right? So that isn't that contradictory, because we are saying that our goal or our aspiration should be to go back to Godhead. Then why do we want to perform these rituals? I guess that's my question.
Okay, thank you. This is the thing. So, Amma, you are reading Bhagavatam, that's why you know all these things. But our ancestors, so see, the topic is ideal family life. Ideal family life, one of the duties of Grihastha is to perform Shraddha. So the ancestors are there in the Pitruloka. So if you offer prasad to them, they'll go back to Godhead also. So our goal is to go back to Godhead. Actually, honestly speaking, some people, they offer just prayers because they're taken care. They're taken care. So for you, first of all, first thing, you have to purify yourself so that you don't want to return back. You don't want to come back to the material world. That's the first point. Second point is, you don't want your ancestors also to come back to the material world and get human body. So, but this is the thing. Though it is a karma kandi, still I told this one point. What is that? They get food for their Pitrus. Our 1 year is equal to their 1 day. So you are giving them prasad. So in other words, you are also helping them in helping them become free from cycle of birth and death. You're understanding, right?
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you.
Why not? We need to give them prasad. We need to give prasad to everyone. Prabhupada said this. So if you give ant a prasad, then ant will get human body next lifetime. So if you pray for somebody, if ancestors, and give them prasad, my Lord, send them back to Godhead. They should not get you. So if you are powerful enough to neutralize their karmic reactions, they don't need to even take birth. Actually.
Okay. Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. I think we should end it here, and very grateful. Vancha, if I have spoken anything wrong, please do excuse me as your humble servant, but very grateful for your patient audience. Vancha
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you so much for this nectarian class. Jai. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for this wonderful class. And I would like to announce that His Grace Yugal Kishore Prabhu has kindly accepted our request to speak on every Tuesday. So please take advantage of his association and join regularly. So thank you so much, Prabhuji, for this nectarian class today and question answer session. Hare Krishna, Dhanavad Pranam.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for your association. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Jai Shri Kishore Prabhuji ki jai.
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 Pad ki jai. Granthashtamas Bhagavatam ki jai.
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 Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hari
Hare
Bol.
Bol.
Hari Bol.